Hello everyone, Mark here, Mark's Max Muscle, and we have a bit of a different comparison for you guys today. This is a keep in mind guys, a fan requested comparison between professional wrestlers Scott Steiner and the Ultimate Warrior. And if you would like to see the actual bodybuilding requests, the Kai Green, Lionel Bayaki, and so on and so forth, hit thumbs up on this one. Get it up to 500 likes. That's all I ask. Very doable, guys. 500 likes, I'll do the rest of them. But this one here is actually the one you guys all wanted to see. Well, a certain percentage anyway. Man, pro wrestling, as far as pro wrestling is concerned, bodybuilding, to me, it is a very important part of I don't want to call it a sport, of the game, and I think it is something that definitely lacks in today's rosters. But anyway, as far as that is concerned, Scott Steiner, Big Papa Pump, and the Ultimate Warrior. Remember his music? Do 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 jug jug jug. Anyway, go to the shots that I do have. This is not bodybuilding. There's no, they don't have the 8 mandatory shots. This is how they size up. This is how they would stack up against each other. I believe Scott Steiner to be around maybe 6 feet tall. Maybe. Could be 6'1", but I doubt it. Claims he's like 6'3". He's not 6'3". Warrior, he probably is 6'2". So in wrestling terms, he's 6'4". 6'5", probably, with the hair. Legit, guys, I think Warrior is a little bit taller. Heights are so distorted when it comes to pro wrestling. Now, muscularity, muscle-wise, looks like Scott Steiner. Looks like he's more muscular. Looks like he packs more of a punch. But the Ultimate Warrior, Jim Hillwig is his name? Or no, actually, no, it's Warrior. Looks like he might have a better physique. Let's go through the shots. Front double bicep pose. Wow! Warrior is losing in the arm department so bad that it kind of eliminates the edge that he does have in the midsection, the physique. But look at the arms on this Big Papa Pump. Now, a little bit of trickery. You Ultimate Warrior fans are probably just seething at home thinking, Mark's Max Muscle. Do you guys sound like that too? Mark's Max Muscle. You could use the Ultimate Warrior pictures when he competed. That's right, guys. The Ultimate Warrior. Jug, you liar. Scott Steiner. Look at that, guys. The difference between the Ultimate Warrior from when he competed, from when he pro wrestled, or he did pro wrestling, unbelievable. And the funny thing is, Steiner's arms probably still bigger and better. Notice Scott Steiner's forearms. There's something going on there. And, I never really took note of that before. Something happened, nerve damage, things of that nature. Maybe pumping up too much guns. Hard to say. Interesting. Now here is another front double bicep shot comparison, a very important one. Because this is from a comparison or a bodybuilding competition that each of them did. Scott Steiner did the ultimate pose down with Triple H, 2002, if I'm not mistaken. And Ultimate Warrior back in 1989, back in the 80s, baby please. I remember watching that. I watched the Triple H versus Scott Steiner one too, but I remember I was a little kid thinking, oh, this is pro wrestling meets bodybuilding. Ravishing Rick Rude went against the Ultimate Warrior. Now I gotta say, Steiner, he stacks up pretty well, and you can actually see a little bit of the condition of Steiner here. Pretty incredible, if I do say so myself. And Warrior definitely winning in the physique, but of course I would say losing in those bicep peaks. So not a bad matchup, to be honest. Here's a most muscular. A shame that we don't have any back shots. Close-up shot here, you can see Scott Steiner's pecs. They did not get along. They've been separated, for sure. A little bit later on in Warrior's career, you could see he was a lot thinner. Looks like he was off the juice, maybe altogether. Looks like Steiner was taking more juice. But on the grand scheme of things, his wheels got a lot smaller, did Scott Steiner's. And, Warrior looks like Tarzan. He looks like he has an incredible physique, aside from the juice. So you could use that as a deciding factor also. Now here's them two just maxed out. They probably had a good shipment that week. They got some good stuff. Gearsies, baby, please. Steiner, I can't get over how well he stacks up against the ultimate one, condition-wise as well. Incredible, incredible. For sure, the Scott Steiner, he earns that nickname, Big Papa Pump. And here, once again, you can see the forearms on Scott Steiner. I guess it takes a bodybuilding comparison to realize that he did have maybe an issue in that area. Interesting. Later on in both of their careers. Now the funny thing is, well, I guess it's not funny. Here is them two earlier on in their careers. Seems like, if you ask me, Scott Steiner got less jacked, and the Ultimate Warrior got even bigger. Look at the size of him. And I think that Scott Steiner was underrated in terms of being jacked back then. I mean, this is still a horse. It's not Big Papa Pump, but it's still a horse nonetheless. Of course, of course. And at the end of the day, taking them both in their primes, this probably being Steiner's prime, before his pec started to recede a little bit. Wheels, I would say, Ultimate Warrior. Taking into consideration also, guys, he did compete in bodybuilding. Probably would have won the back shots. Steiner, hey, he had anything but a weak back. But there's no poses whatsoever. Trust me, I looked. It's too bad, too. It's too bad. Could have had a good rear lat spread. So, yeah, Ultimate Warrior gets an edge here. But I don't see too many people coming as close as Scott Steiner. You'd need the better physique, more wheels. Steiner must have had some strong legs, but I mean, they just did not look as jacked as his upper body did. And Warrior? Wow. Incredible. Jim Hillwig, Ultimate Warrior, may he rest in peace. One of my favorite bodybuilders, as was Scott Steiner. Definitely a tough guy for sure. Hit thumbs up, 500 likes, I'll do the other ones. Have a great one, guys.